What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Farming Simulator 17. When we last left off, we had just gotten the planter. So basically, oh, by the way, this is, I don't know if I said this, this is episode 9, boys. We are on episode 9. We're almost to 10. I'm not sure how many episodes of this I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to make it pretty ongoing. Is that the right word? I'm going to try to make it a long series, alright? I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I might have just got stuck in the ditch. Maybe we can unfold it, and that'll help. Or it'll just get us even more stuck. No, that worked. But, when we last left off, we were getting the planter. Now, we are on field 16, and we have to change this. Let's see, how do we select seed? Y. We gotta change this to wheat. Oh, we just skipped it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Alright, so let's get planning. Let's get right into this. I know most of the time we don't do a whole lot of field work straight out the gate. So that's kind of what I wanted to accomplish in this episode. Dude, episode 9. Like, that's so crazy. I can't believe we're already on episode 9. So episode 7, 8, and this one, 9, have been recorded back to back. I'm basically just trying to push out as many episodes as I can today, because I did get like I'm like a whole week behind right now. So I have yet to edit 7, 8, and 9. Obviously, I'm just now recording 9. But hopefully as soon as I get those edited, they'll be up, and we'll be back on that regular schedule. You guys probably don't think the schedule is off, but since the videos are pre-recorded and released the following week, you probably haven't even noticed. But we're behind, and I didn't think that I could get behind doing this. So that's pretty much the whole goal today, is to get this field planted. Ah, dang it, I forgot to start my stopwatch again. Let's reset and start again. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna get this whole field, we're gonna get this whole field planted with wheat. I still haven't eaten. If you remember me saying I wanted pancakes in episode 8, still haven't had pancakes. I kind of wanted to do just one more episode and then I would find something to eat. But it's already almost 1 o'clock here, so. Basically, I keep saying basically. I'm going to get this whole field planted, and then I'll just should I time lapse it? You guys want a time lapse? We haven't done a time lapse in a while, actually. You know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna keep the camera angle probably about right here, and we'll just time lapse it up, boys. Alright, boys, that is all she wrote. Let's see, let's fold this thing up, and we'll take her back over to the farm. But that's it. That's gonna do it for this field. We got it all planted with wheat, and now that we got that John Deere combine, the 8820 turbo, I believe is what it is. Thing's so fast, man. It's got a turbocharger on it. How hell? This is going to continue to be problematic, isn't it? Just the slightest little dip here, and I can barely get through. Actually, I can't get through at all. Maybe that'll help us get over this corner. There we go, and we are Gucci. Sweet. All right, so we'll get this thing put back in the bigger storage unit here, and then next thing. See, this is where I get lost, man. I don't know what to do now. Shoot. Let me think of what all needs done. Obviously, we have to get cows. You know what? Let's buy some cows. We're going to buy some cows, boys. Today's the day. We are buying cows. If you're pumped, leave it in the comments. Leave it, you can just comment, super pumped for cows. And if you comment that, I'll mail you a $50 gift. No, I'm just kidding. If I could mail you a $50 gift card to somewhere, dude, you know I would. But can I? No. All right. Let's try not to hit anything as I hit something. Go and turn a little bit. All right, let's oh, it is on both sides. I was thinking the plexiglass like window thing was only on the one side. I think I said that in like episode 6 or something. Looks like it's both sides, which it's kind of a cool little detail thing for the farm. All right, let's back this in. There we go. Unhook. All right, let's get the 7310 put away. We shouldn't need it. Let's, once we get this thing put back, we can jump in the Ford. We'll attach the Ford to the animal trailer, and we will be on our way, my dudes. We're gonna go pick up some cows. I'm actually super excited. Hopefully we have enough materials here to keep them happy, and hopefully they don't die on us. Ooh, you know what? They would die, because we're gonna have... Oh, shoot. Okay, we can't get cows, boys. I'm sorry. I know I got you all excited. I'm sorry. We can't do cows just yet. And the reason for that is because we're gonna have to fast forward. So we're gonna buy these cows. We're gonna put them in there. They're not gonna have the materials they need to survive. So then we're gonna have to fast forward so we can get the wheat we just planted there. So we can get the straw, and they're all just gonna die. So we're not gonna get cows yet. Again, terribly sorry. I don't mean to do that to you guys, but we're just not ready. We're not ready for cows. We're not prepared quite yet. But we'll get there, brothers. We'll get there. Let's first of all jump into... Oh, see, now we got to figure out what we're gonna do instead. So we have silage in one of these. We have hay in the other storage area. We need more grass. So you know what? We might even mow one more field. You guys are into field work, so let's actually, we could use the case. Should we use the case? Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. We're gonna fast forward. So I'm gonna time lapse this, or maybe I'll just cut, but you guys will see me in, let's see, when should we stop fast forwarding? Let's go to the middle of summer. How about that? We should be able to harvest our wheat around that time, and then we can sell our corn.
3 hours later.
All right, welcome back, dudes. It was a long break for me. It was a very short break for you guys, but as you can see, we are now in midsummer. Our money did go down just slightly, but that's just because we had to pay utilities and a couple of other things. So first mostly, let's get in the 8820 Turbo. God, this thing sounds so cool, dude. All right, let's pull it out. Let's get it hooked up to its header, and we can drive it over to that other field. Now the field should be done. I haven't looked at it. I'm not going to look at it. But if I'm just trusting my instincts, I'm pretty sure that that it should be all done. All right, let's not C. We want Q. There we go. Now let's hop out and attach the PTO quick. Got that. I wish there was another way we could get this to connect in, because it looks a little chaotic in there, just because it has that PTO there for basically no reason. But let's get it raised up so we can, at the very least, go over this fence line here. It worked on the way in. There we go. Okay. So we'll take this over to field 16. That's that field where we planted all that wheat. And if you can see from here, just looking in between the tree line there, looks to me like it's done, man. It looks like we're ready to go. So we'll bring this over, and then we'll get the case with the gravity wagons again. That'll be our transport team, and then we'll transport that back to, let's see, since we're gonna have wheat now, we'll put that in the storage bin next to the house back there, and then we'll just have to make sure that we're making is it called a swath or a strath, or I don't remember what it's called. But we have to make sure that we're going to be dumping straw. We have to make sure that we're going to be dumping straw on the ground. I want to say it's called swath, but I could be wrong. But we are approaching the entrance of the field. So let's get this thing lowered down. All right, boys. There we go. Okay, so let's hit F1. Disable straw swath. No, we want that on. So we should be good. Start working our way around the field. All right, there we go. Sweet, and we are dumping the straw out the rear end. So let's see, we got 8%, 9%, 10% at 800. So this thing holds what? 8,000? Is my math right there? Let's see. You know what? Should we try to hire out a worker and just see how well that goes? Let's do that. And then I'll tab over to the case. Hopefully the worker can work his magic over there. But we'll hop in the case and we'll go pick up the J&M gravity wagons. Should be able to cut through here. Yeah, there we go. But the straw bales we'll probably have to put in that storage unit, the one that I just totally ran into. Still trying to get used to this keyboard stuff, man. It's a little difficult. All right, J&M gravity wagon should be in here. I'm pretty sure it's a gravity wagon because it uses gravity to dump, but I think more commonly, gravity wagons are known for dumping out of the base of the trailer, whereas these dump out of the side. So I don't really know if I'm calling that by the right thing, but it should be the same, I would think. All right, so we'll zoom out quick. We'll take these over to that other field and check up on our worker. I'm kind of nervous, man. Kind of nervous. I hate hiring other people out to do our work for us. You know, if you want something right, you do it yourself. So if you want something right, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. I don't know if I said that correctly, but hopefully he's doing a good job. You know, we pay them a good amount. You can see our money's dropping just ever so slightly, $1 here, $1 here. So I think every minute they should get paid 30 some odd dollars, maybe. I don't remember. I kept track of it one time. I can't remember what it is. But he looks like he's going back and forth, so he's doing something right, at least. He's definitely not anywhere close to full yet. Okay, he's trucking. That's what I like to see. There we go. Helper H has completed their task. No, you have not. But that's okay. It's okay. You want to be difficult? Let's hop in her. Turn her on again. Alright, we'll do this little patch down here. Lower. Oops. Lower the front. G, then B again. Alright. There we go. On the move yet again. Hopefully the straw swath is still on. Alright, good. So we'll just do this little section here. And then we could also just bale it too. Let's see. We're 12 minutes in. We might have enough time to bale it if I'm decent with my time management here. But I'm thinking we bale it, we use the auto loader or auto load bale trailer, the square bale trailer. We transport the bales over to our bale storage unit, I guess. And then we can hopefully next episode start mixing up feed for the cows. I'm itching to get some cows in here because that's like the whole reason we moved to this farm, and we still don't have any dang cows. But it looks like we are full. Let's get this pipe out. Let's see if I remember how to do that. It's not P. Is it R? It's O. God dang it. And O, of course, is going to take away our HUD because we have that turned on at the moment for thumbnail purposes. Which, this would actually be a great thumbnail. So let's lower the front end. You guys can witness me getting a good thumbnail again. Lower the front end. We'll pull it right up to the wheat just like that. And we'll tab over to the case. We'll bring the case over. And now that we have this like turned off, we can actually get a full screen capture of what thumbnail we want. I think I've done a walkthrough on, like the most brief walkthrough on this before, but I'll go over it one more time. So we're gonna bring the gravity wagons right underneath of here, and I gotta be quick because it's probably gonna dump relatively fast. All right, that looks centered to me, so we'll hop out, come like right here. That looks kind of like a familiar thumbnail, but we'll make it work. I'm sure I did a thumbnail exactly like this with the New Holland, but now that we got the John Deere, maybe people will be more inclined to click on it due to the thumbnail. So I'm gonna hit, or I guess I won't hit O quite yet. I'll hit O once I get back in the Deere. But for now, I'm gonna turn the case off. We're gonna hop back in the Deere, and then once it's completely empty in here, I mean, this holds 8,000 bushels, dude, or liters, I guess. That's kind of a lot for such a small combine. I definitely didn't think it could hold this much. All right, looks like it's all empty. So now we'll hit O again, and G, hit O one more time, and then we'll get out and hit O once more. That way we can have our HUD back. All right, so we're already lowered down. Now we just gotta hit B, get it rolling again, and we're off. Look at that, nothing to it. We got our thumbnail. We're back in the game. All right, so we're roughly 16 minutes in. This thing turns super slow. It doesn't get going very quickly. It's not the best piece of equipment we could have gotten, but it was very, very inexpensive. I want to say it was like 30,000 or something like that. So it left us with a couple of extra bucks to get some cows, but we're not quite ready for those cows yet. I really shouldn't be doing this in the pattern that I'm doing it, just because it's going to be a real pain in the rear when we're trying to go through and bale this afterwards. We could bring the windrower out beforehand and kind of get everything put into maybe a bigger pile. That might make things go a little quicker, but also you have to add the extra duty of pulling the windrower, so it could also just slow us down even more. I kind of like this little John Deere though. Aside from it being super slow, I'm definitely impressed with its capacity, and it's got decent colors. This looks fairly close to our. We don't have another Deere close by, but it looks pretty close to our other John Deere colors, which is a rare find anymore with all the John Deere mods. Almost all the greens that you'll find, unless they're made by the same mod maker, are going to be just slightly different. I'll probably time lapse or hire out the worker on that bigger section over there, but I figured this little tiny section was small enough we could get it knocked out no problem. This thing is just so dang slow, I think it's going to take a little bit longer than normal. Uh-oh, your boy missed some. I am also really considering doing a Minecraft series now that I've been thinking about it more and more. I think it'd be a good time. We could play on the Windows 10 version. I have Java, but we could play on Windows 10. But I think we should do that solely for the reason because Oksana has my old Xbox. I bought this 4K Xbox and this 4K TV, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build a gaming PC, right? So now the 4K TV, that's my monitor. It's got a pretty good refresh rate, so I wasn't even really worried about getting an actual monitor. But now that I use the computer, she can actually play Windows 10 edition, which is now the same thing as Xbox edition, but she can play that with me, which will be kind of fun. You know, we could have like a little couples series, but also I know my brother would probably be interested in hopping on sometimes and playing around, so could do that too. I don't know, the possibilities on this stuff are endless, dudes. I mean, I didn't think that I would enjoy making gaming content as much as I do, and hopefully you guys feel the same. Hopefully you're actually into this. I know, dude, we're at 97 subscribers now. I never thought I'd get past like 5. So it's kind of a big accomplishment for me. I'm actually pretty proud of myself, but mostly I'm just happy that people are enjoying the style of content that I'm producing now, whereas it was mainly just car things or vlogs here and there. But what I think's gonna happen is the gaming videos might take over the channel. I don't know that 100%. I'm not totally positive on it, but it very well could happen. If you guys don't want to see said content, if you're not into Minecraft or you're worried that, you know, I won't make any farm sim content or anything like that, I mean, let me know. I'm stoked though. I'm excited to see where the channel's gonna go. I mean, we're at 97 subs right now. Once I hit to 100, boy, we're gonna get that custom URL. That's gonna be kind of cool. youtube.com/G2media, right? Of course, now that I say that I have 97 subscribers, somebody somewhere, I will find you. You're gonna unsubscribe just because you can. And that's okay. It's all right. People do that. People can be mean sometimes, but you know what? That's not gonna stop us, boys. We're gonna keep rolling. For right now, I think I'm going to hire out this worker, and then we'll go dump this first load in. I'm kind of curious to see what sort of path he takes here. But let's go ahead and tab back over to the case, and should we unrealistically cut through the ditch? We might as well, right? It's just some gravity wagons. They can handle it. Yeah, that was a little sketchy, but we'll roll with it for now. I can't even stay on the road anymore, boys. I gotta get some food in me. I went upstairs while I was skipping through night, just to see what Oksana was doing. She was taking a little snooze, a little siesta, and she's like, "Hey, when you're done, can you come back up here? Cause we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for breakfast." And I was like, "It's like 1:30. You want breakfast?" So we might do like breakfast for lunch or something like that. So let's see. We're gonna put this in this grain bin. We already have corn in here, so we shouldn't really put wheat in here also, but we're gonna do it anyways. Let's see. Unload. Is that I? Yes, it is. Look at that. Your boy is learning. All right. Now let's take this back over there. Let's see. I'm curious to see how the worker is going to go about working the field, even though I haven't done one complete lap and all that stuff. Oh, it looks like he turned around just fine. We'll see if he missed any crop though. Oh God. Hit the fence. Nobody saw that. Edit that out. Okay, so he didn't do a terrible job turning around there. It looks like he missed a little crop, but that's kind of my fault for not doing the full circle around the field. I don't know. This is such an odd shaped field too. I wish I would have bought, like, more of a just a rectangle or a square shaped field. It's kind of cool. We got a little pond up there. I haven't seen that before. Alright, let's take the gravity wagons back around the backside here so we can unload easily. Looks like there's lightning off in the distance, but it's just like the skybox glitching out when I'm moving. I don't know why that happens. Alright, we'll turn the case off for now. Let's tab over to the combine and just see what he's at. So he's at 59%. That gives us a little time. Let's go ahead and use the 7310. I guess we could probably leave the front weight on there. It's not going to matter too much, but let's put... let's take the duals off, obviously. I think we have like 30 duals on here right now. So let's take the duals off and just put something smaller on there. Repair, customize. Let's customize. 30 rear duals, 30 narrow all duals. We don't want all duals. We definitely don't want triples, but that sounds crazy. I guess the only option for non-duals is basic. So let's just go with basic. Oh, it's kind of ugly, isn't it? I hate when the axles stick out like this. I know realistically you're not going to change your rear axles, so that's why they have to stay long if you're running a dual setup versus just singles on here. But oops, looks like we lost our weight in that little short time. Let's lift him back up. Okay, but what I was gonna do is let's get the baler. Let's bring the baler over there. Uh-oh, it looks like Helper F has a full grain tank. You know what that means. We gotta tab over to the case. So we'll get this hooked up. Oops, gotta back up a little more. There we go. Is there a PTO at all involved? I thought there was. Yes, there is. All right. So we'll shut him off. We'll tab over to the case. Hopefully this dude bro brah has got his pipe out. Looks like he does. All right, so he was able to do just about 3 passes there before he decided to put his pipe out. We probably didn't need 2 J&M gravity wagons, but it's nice to just have them, I suppose. Alright, so we can probably shut him off, and let's tab back over to the 7310. And let's bring this baler over, boys. I wish there was a good John Deere baler that didn't have like the mega bale size. Just had a standard square bale size. That'd be cool. Because, you know, the New Holland getting pulled, the John Deere pulling the New Holland, just it looks weird to me. But I'm like super OCD, so maybe that's just me, and you could see this out in the wild and that'd be normal. But like matching brands, it's kind of what I'm after. I don't know why, but it's satisfying. So let's drop the front turner on, and we are gonna get baling right away. All right. Okay, so these are gonna be straw bales. Jeez, and it goes fast too. This is 12 miles an hour. All right, I can get with this. Missed a little bit there. Whatever, we'll come back for it. Cool, man. So we can just ride this out. It'll keep dumping the bales off the back end, but we're gonna have more straw than we know what to do with. I think we shouldn't need to harvest this with wheat anymore. Because look at that. I mean, we already got 1, 2, 3 bales. Is that right? Uh-oh. Okay. Don't let me forget that one there, boys. Leave it in the comments or something when I come back through and pick all these up that I left a bale basically in the ditch. Yeah, I definitely should have hired out the worker for this small part, because that's going to be a nightmare trying to go through there and pick all that up. There we go. This is all right. This little turn here is gonna be an issue, I think. Swing it a little wider than normal. Okay, we did terrible. Let's try that again. There we go. That's a little better. A little better. Dude, I'm so hungry. I just keep thinking of food. I just keep thinking of like food items randomly. We're gonna have so much straw after this. So not too worried about all the stragglers, but my OCD does kick in at some point. I don't think I need a weight for this either, but was it smart to put just singles on here instead and take the duals off? Again, I'm not a farmer, so I don't really know what would require duals, what would require a weight, and what wouldn't. I always figured put a weight on a front wheel assist tractor just because, I mean, if you're pulling anything with it, that's going to help improve traction in the front. Being that it is front wheel assist, I'm sure you're probably going to want some extra traction up there. If it was a front wheel drive, or not front wheel drive, that's cars. If it was like just a rear wheel drive tractor, I can't imagine that you would really want weights in the front. Maybe you do. Again, I don't know for sure. Roast me in the comments section. Tell me if I say something wrong. That's literally the only way I'm gonna learn without like doing my own research in my free time. Okay, so this ought to do it for now, I would think. Let me get some of these, excuse me, some of these bigger piles. Still dying, by the way, if you couldn't tell in my voice, if it sounds kind of nasally sometimes. Still dying. It's an everyday occurrence anymore for whatever reason. All right, yeah, that looks a little better. So we'll get this lined up, the 7310 lined up on this far side here. There's that bale. Don't let me forget that bale, boys. Don't let me forget that bale there. So we'll get him sort of started going this way. That should be all right here. We'll shut it off for now. Just leave it pretty much where it was, and then we'll tab over to the case. Actually, we'll tab over to the 8820. It's funny, I have an easier time remembering 8820 than I do like 7150 or 7310, but now that I've been playing back to back for a few episodes, it's a little easier. Also, I have like a heater going, like a space heater. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but if you can, let me know. Okay, I don't know why I did this, but we're gonna pull forward just a little bit. There is full. All right, so we'll back up, make sure the straw swath stays straight, and then we'll just go ahead and hit O. I know it gets rid of my HUD every time. I just have to shut that off, but the episode's almost over at this point, boys, so we're not too worried about that. Alright, so we'll unload into there. Alright, so we've been going 35 minutes. I'm sure some of that's going to get cut up and taken out just because I'm a goofball and sometimes I mess up what I'm trying to say. But we're going pretty good here. Basically, this whole episode is just for the sole purpose of doing wheat harvest, I guess, because we do need a lot of straw. We almost done here. I hate how it gets rid of my HUD because now I can't see how much I have in my harvester. Should be about there, I would think. Or maybe this will be a longer episode. I don't really know. Okay, so now we got the HUD back. That's kind of nice, I guess. We'll lower that back down. Start her back up. Just we'll clean this up for now. Let's hit, I want to say it's comma. Comma gets rid of the straw swath, I think. Yep. So comma got rid of the straw swath. I just want to get this kind of cleaned up. I don't really want straw out here though. Let's do a quick pass with the straw swath off this way, just so that we can keep the worker hired out. Let's go up here and then we'll get ready to unload. Oh no. All right, boys, look away. Look away. I'm gonna do something real not good here. We're gonna drive through the crop. We don't have crop destruction on. I know you guys are probably gonna yell at me. It's fine. For right now, it's okay. We're just trying to get this field knocked out so we can get some straw so we can feed the cows. Boys, I think I'm either going to time-lapse the rest of this or just cut to the rest of when it's done. If it's a time-lapse, it's just going to be the end of the video. If it's just cut, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking around again. Shout out to all you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I can't thank you enough for doing that. Yeah, so this is the end of episode 9, and I will see you guys again once we're on episode 10, baby. Peace out, guys.